What is going on, guys? Welcome back to DS Asylum. I'm your warden, Dimitri Strine, and today I am going to fix the 50 battle events. Also, if you hear something in the background, they're doing some construction outside. Sorry, can't do anything about that. But as I do this boring-ass battle, and by I do it, I mean I'm going to let the CPU do it, I am going to fix the 50 battle events. So, we all know that the 50 battle events are extremely boring and extremely easy and don't really offer you anything outside of the 1,000 crystals. Like, literally, and if you're going to say, well, sometimes they give good equipment. Yeah, sometimes. This time, not so much. It's only good equipment if you have the new units. There have been events where if you just have, units in general with that tag, then, it can be good. But this event, it literally, you're only getting anything out of it if you have LF Piccolo. That's literally it. That's what the equipment is geared towards. So you get pretty much nothing out of it aside from the 1,000 crystals, and they time gate you from doing the last 20 battles twice. They time gate you for battles 31 through 40, and they time gate you for 40 through 50, or 41 through 50. So they suck, basically. And I can do it better. So, we're actually going to keep the time gate. But there's a reason for that. There's a very good reason for that. Because instead of just giving you 1,000 crystals, first of all, we're going to keep the time gate and we're going to keep the split crystals. What we're going to do with that, instead of giving us 200, 300, and 500, it's going to be 200, 300, and 1,000. Okay? That's what's going to happen there. On Battle 30, however, you will receive 100 Z power for whatever units you're fighting in this event. So with this Raditz event, once you beat Battle 30, you would receive 100 Z power for the new Sparking Raditz. Why? Because that makes sense. You actually get something out of it that way, and especially when they release 993 fucking units, it just makes sense. Obviously, that's never going to happen with an LF, right? But how many events have we actually fought an LF in? In fact, I don't think we've ever fought an LF in a 50 battle event. And you could say that's basically Rising Battle, not necessarily. Because Rising Battle allows you to get a unit to 14 stars. This will only allow you to get them to 2, provided you don't already have it. Like, if you don't already have the Raditz, then beating all 50 battles will allow you to get him to 2, maybe 3 star? Maybe 3 star, but probably only 2, right? So, for Battle 30, you get 100 Z power and 200 crystals. Battle 40, you get, I don't know, probably another 100, because isn't it like 200 Z power to get them to, it's 300, I think, something like that. However many Z power you need to get to 1 star. Well, yeah, no, that's 100 Z power. So 1 star, Battle 40, you get another 100 Z power, and then for Battle 50, you would get and the 300 crystals. And for Battle 50, you would get however many you would need to perfectly get the 2 stars, and you would get your 1,000 crystals. And then there would be a Battle 51 that maybe gave you enough to get to 3 star. No crystals, just 3 star Raditz. So that's 1,500 crystals. Isn't that much of an increase. That's literally 0.5% of an increase from what we have. Well, it's a 50% increase, but you know what I mean. And you get a fucking unit out of it. Now, that doesn't change the fact that these events are extremely boring, but at least it gives you a really good reason to do it, because let's be honest here, right? Pay to win doesn't have a reason to do this shit at all. Though that 1,000 crystals is not going to help them at all. And truth be told, even for a lot of free-to-play, we only do it for the crystals. And even then, we kind of just fly through it at once. And that's the reason why I'm keeping the time gate, because you get a unit out of it, right? You get a full 2-star unit out of it. And Honestly, if they made the event a little bit more challenging, that would probably help a lot. Like, it doesn't have to be some insane bullshit like full power Frieza, but just make it a challenge. Don't start us out at level 300, first of all. I should not be able to do what I'm currently doing, basically. At no point should I just be able to put the game on autoplay and talk to you guys and not even pay attention to the game. It's so ridiculous how stupidly easy these events are, but I more just fix the rewards because there is no fixing artificial difficulty. You can't fix artificial difficulty. Artificial difficulty will always be shit, and there's nothing anyone could ever do about it, right? It'll always be shit, but Bandai's too fucking lazy to program an actual AI, so they use their artificial intelligence to use artificial difficulty instead of creating an actual difficulty curve. The CPU plays the exact same way on like Battle 10 as it does on Battle 50. It just now has more health and does more fucking damage. Still do perfect vanishes. They still waste all of their ki at once. Still have infinite ki. Still have infinite vanish. They literally play the exact same way. Maybe they're a little bit more aggressive on Battle 50, but either way, it's artificial difficulty at its finest, and at its finest, it sucks. But anyway, that's pretty much what I would do with the Battle 50 events. Just give us the fucking units. It makes too much sense for Bandai to ever do, but consider this, Dokkan does something very similar. And the Legend seems to want to be taking a lot of stuff from Dokkan right now, which is good because maybe then it'll actually become an interesting and fun game and a fair one. So let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments below. These events will still be boring, but at least you get something of value out of it outside of just the crystals. Because let's be honest here, the crystals are fine and all, but if the event was a little bit more challenging, I think we would want a little bit more for our time. Because one multi isn't exactly, all that. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I'm going to get out of here. If you enjoyed, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see all of you inmates back here at the asylum for the next video. Peace.